Hey, what's up, everybody? Jibs here, and we are playing on the Hermitcraft Mod Sauce 2 server. Yes. How's everyone doing today? So last time, on Sunday, we started to get this portal to Alfheim created. Since then, I have filled up 2 pools full of mana so that we can open it. And we also got our wings. Yay, we could fly. Wah. Gotta love Angel Ring from Extra Utilities. Probably the best flight ever. But I gotta say, I wish it would actually stop when you let go. It does still carry on just a little bit. Whatevs. It's flight. It's really good. It's free. Free in the sense that there's no upkeep to keep it running, so it's pretty nice. Oh, those are about full too. Okay, so today we are opening the portal to Alfheim. There it goes, and you'll see it start funneling in some from the mana pools. So I think that means we're good to go. It takes about what, eighth of a quarter, eighth, maybe a 16th of a mana pool to open it up. That's pretty cool. Toss in our Elixir Botania, and oh, they toss it right back. I guess they didn't like it. So what is this? Elven Guard. So that basically means that we have unlocked it. So cool. So basically what this portal does is it lets you communicate with the Alfheim people on the elves, whatever, on the other side of the portal. It's not powerful enough to transport a person in, so I can't like stand in it and get teleported to another portal. No, it doesn't work like that. Instead, you send the Elven Guard people resources from our world because they don't have access to those resources, and in exchange they give us back resources from their world. Of course, our world, the items aren't worth as much as they are in theirs, so it's 2-to-1 ratio for the most part. We give them like 2. Really? Watch the mana spreaders and the mana pool right there disappear. So random. Those 2, huh? So it's not an equivalent exchange. They only give you back so much, but still pretty cool. So there's the Alphamancy. The resources are pretty basic. You have your Dreamwood, your Elementium, your Pixie Dust, or Dragonstone. You send in Living Wood, you're going to get Dreamwood. It's a great decorative block, but basically you can use it to replace a lot of the, like you can make the next level of mana spreaders and stuff like that. Ahoy, Della 211, and how's it going, Befbo? Then there's also, if you toss in some mana still, which is your mana infused iron, you're going to get back a block of Elementium, and as indicated there, it's a 2-to-1 ratio. If you throw in a mana pearl, you're going to get back some pixie dust, and a mana diamond, they'll give you a dragonstone. Looks like they're also quite clean on the white posh block from nether quartz. The ones and so the ones in their world are tinted green, so they like the white ones. It works just like nether quartz, and can be used for any kind of decorative blocks, and then you can make basically the green kind of stuff. There's also Alf Glass. You throw in Mana Glass and they'll give you some Alf Glass. It's kind of like Mana Glass, but it has a nice little green texture, and it has some random patterns on it. It's pretty cool. Elven Lore, if you want to see it, talks about the whole shattering, how the worlds were spread apart or whatever. Ritual of Gaia is how you summon the Gaia boss. and that requires a little bit of resources there. The Gaia boss is going to give you, he's going to drop basically these, what are called, like whatever those are, the Gaia thingy-majiggers. Yes, the Gaia spirits. And then there's a Gaia boss level 2, which is pretty much like the Gaia boss, but a little more extra forces and will attack you, and he's a little quicker and stuff like that. And he drops these relics of Azir, and they are really awesome. Good stuff. So that's the basics of what we just unlocked. But what's really important is if we go through each of these little tabs, you'll see there are these things that are now in green. Basically that means that it requires items that you get from all this unlocked technology or lore or elven stuff or whatever you would call it. So that's pretty cool. And one thing in particular that we would like to treasure sash, I think it actually takes a Gaia spirit, yeah. Charm of Diva, Crimson Pendant. I think that also takes a Gaia Spirit. Yes. That's pretty awesome. Basically gives you immunity to lava and fire. You can run around in it like it's nothing. The Fairy Ring is kind of funny. That's going to give you little fairies will spawn around you. Little pixies or whatever. We could do a Terrasteel ingot and upgrade our Band of Aura. I don't know how useful the Ring of Aura is anyway, but if I wanted to upgrade it, there it is. Golden Laurel Crown. What is this for? Basically, when you die, it basically regenerates you to full health and gives you a short period of invincibility. So that's cool. A lot of neat little baubles there. What we're worried about, so there's these, basically taking the living wood, converting it to dream wood, and then using that to create the mana spreaders is going to allow them to transfer at a much higher rate. And even more if you get the Gaia mana spreaders. Ultra Spreader! Yeah! Mana Prism, what's this? Concept of Mana Lens allows for manipulation of power conveyed through Mana Burst. The Mana Prism works on the technology to allow a burst to have a lens effect switch on the fly. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Switch a Mana Burst to have it, like, maybe do like boring for part of it and then something else for the other part. That could be useful. Paint Singer Lens, I think that's just colors. Here we are, Spark Tinker and Spark Augmentation. And Warp Lens, what does this do? Oh yeah, Warp Lens is an interesting one. Mana Burst with its effect, when colliding with a Force Relay, will teleport to the end position of the Force Relay, maintaining its momentum. Furthermore, when it's used as a composite material, to a bore lens, the bore lens must be visible, it'll make the lens not break. Force relays or pistons. Okay, that's cool. So what is this? Is a new item that I noticed, Spark Tinker. I'm not sure what it does, so we're gonna take a minute to check it out. Yeah, I felt like doing an earlier than normal stream tonight, so here we are. Spark Tinker is a block with the ability to modify augments placed on sparks. Placing it in a mana pool, adjacent to a mana pool, or other blocks with a spark attached will connect it to those blocks. Wait, what? Placing the Spark Tinker adjacent to a maniple or other blocks with a spark attached to it will connect it to these blocks. What? So right-clicking the spark tinkerer with the spark augment will put the augment in the block. It can be removed by right-clicking. Wait a second. Placing it adjacent to maniples or other blocks with a spark attached will connect it to those blocks. Yeah, I was hoping you could connect it next to a runic altar because that doesn't take sparks for some reason. It can be removed by right-clicking again. Okay. When the spark tinkerer gets a redstone signal, it'll randomly pick a spark between all those and it's connected. To have the random spark between all of those it's connected to that have a different augment from the one stored in it, and swap the augment in that spark with one stored in the block. The stored augment can be withdrawn or deposited with hoppers or other augmentation methods. Oh my goodness. So this could basically be similar to the water fire. What? Vasky, you're so crazy. So was that, so when the spark gets a redstone, it'll randomly pick a spark between all those it's connected to. So that's one thing I wanted to work on today, was a quote-unquote mana battery. Mana battery basically has the ability to... Oh, I'll show you. It's one of the challenges. Yeah, one of the first tier challenges. Create a mana battery, a system where mana enters one pool and comes out of another, with a good amount of pools as a buffer. Bonus points if the input or output can be changed. If the input or output can be changed. I'm not sure why you'd want it to reverse, but okay. Let's work on that number one today. Let's get a nice little mana battery going. We've got some maniples. We're gonna need to make a couple mana spreaders. You guys don't run out on me, okay? God, that takes up so much mana. Let's get some of these guys. Let's get a little bit of gold. Is probably a good number. Do we have any more living wood? We do, yes. We did refill that, thank goodness. And we'll take some of those. So the mana spreaders, we're just going to make a couple of them really quick. Like that. And we're gonna set them up kind of up above, I believe, so like not quite that high, but close to. I don't want the redstone signal from that stuff to interfere with it, so maybe this high. Let's do like a mana pool there. Get our mana spreaders out in here. Mana spreader, mana pool. Mana spreader, mana pool. Mana spreader, mana pool. Mini menu, mini move. Mini menu, mini move. So a bunch of these is what's considered to make a battery, I guess. don't think we want it to go all the way around, or it'll just keep cycling the mana randomly. But we do want to have like an input here, I believe. So let's see if we can just do like this guy here. Nope. Set it to bind mode. There we go. There you go, buddy. Let's just see what happens if we do have it like go full round robin. Actually, what am I doing here? Why am I even using mana spreaders? Ah. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Let's get a couple of these guys. And like, was it gold nuggets for the sparks? Oh no, just mana and gold nuggets. Yep. So that's 12. We're actually gonna just probably do like a whole loop of them. We're gonna do 9. That might be a little better. Does it just stop there, or what's going on with that? I don't even know. Let's go ahead and break these. Okay. So we're gonna need a few more mana pools as well. Great. We still had some. Yeah. Do 12 more. It's okay to have extra mana pools. You're gonna use them sometime, right? So then turn this into blaze powder. Oh, we're gonna need so much more than that. Let's just take a stack. And then leave like 1. There we go. It's gonna be like that. And then we need to make these mana petals. Lots of mana petals. That's probably good enough. That's gonna give us 19. I'm gonna have, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across. So 16. Good. 16 sparks is what we'll need, so we'll have that. We're gonna need 4 more nuggets. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a lot more of the blaze powder. Wow, that worked out perfect. Okay, 16 sparks. And we'll just bind each of these to the pools. And now we need to make some spark augmentations. So that was what, mana manipulation, spark augmentation. So we're going to do with all the mana is going to be coming in. It's going to go to that guy right there. Okay. Let's say that one. Forget cute. Now we go to that, and we'll have it be dispersive. No, that's not what we want. Recessive, yes. And we'll leave these guys non-augmented. but will still allow it to interact with blocks that can receive their mana through the Spark Network. Silly Spark Network. So we're going to need some pixie dust. What was that again? Mana Pearl? Yeah. And we're going to want it to be recessive. Okay, so I believe that was Earth. Yeah. Okay. And pixie dust. Thank you. And mana still. Don't see any over there. I might have to make one. And a rune of earth. So that's the recessive one. That's going to basically allow any mana that's piped into this pool to get piped into any of the other pools in the Spark network. Pretty cool. Kind of evenly distributes it too. And let's see, which ones... Are they all synced up to that guy? They are. Nice. So making a little bit of Terra Steel right now should not be a problem. Should work pretty good. And I'm thinking of making these two dominant. That way our portal stays open at all times. But then again, I might just not care. You know. Can I like right click to turn it off? So, that's not really a mana battery, is it, guys? Like, that's not gonna meet the achievement, I'm guessing. Let's read over the achievement. So, a mana battery, a system where mana enters one pool and comes out of another. The good amount of pools as a buffer. Yeah, not quite a mana battery. What we had earlier would be more fitting for a mana battery. So we'll have to, I don't know, make something up for that. Just to complete that challenge. But now that we have unlocked the portal to Alfenheim, it unlocks some really neat mana generating methods. The Spectralis is a flower that's particularly fond of the various tones of wool. It'll absorb any and all wool blocks dropped nearby and create mana from them. There's a caveat though. It's picky as to what colors it wants. Starting at white, after it absorbs one piece of wool, it'll rotate to the next color in the spectrum. While it consumes all wool around it, it'll only create mana if it's of the color it wants, so haphazardly tossing wool at it is a wasteful strategy. The color it'll absorb properly next can be seen by hovering over the flower with Wand of Forest. Taste the rainbow. Yeah, I've got some thoughts on that G-Stav. I've been thinking about it a little bit, basically setting up like for each rune a little area where it has the materials for each rune, and then you push a button and it takes those items, drops them into like a water stream, and you know, all those items basically go to a hopper that then gets dropped on top of the runic altar to initiate the rune crafting. I have already done some automation, so we need Rune of Winter, I believe. Earth, water, cake, some snow, and lime wool. Ouch. I've already gone ahead and automated feeding of living rock into whenever I do craft runes, so that's kind of handy. I guess those are... So I'd probably want this guy to be dominant, for sure. So let's go ahead and do that as well. Hold on. Mana manipulation, since that's like the one we actually use for crafting and stuff. Augmentation. Dominant. Okay, there it was. Recessive, isolated, dispersive, dominant. Fire. Thank you. And a Maston. So we're going to use this guy for crafting. It needs to be dominant. J-Dabs, what up? So basically I'd have like this setup here where I feed it the living rock, but then I'd also have one over here that basically would be a hopper where all the other items would go into and drop down onto that. But the items that go into this would be fed from several different water streams, which then are tied to the materials required for the runes. So it should be fun. I'm honestly looking forward to that one, to be honest. You know, it's definitely going to be a challenge. When we do get there, but yeah, I got some ideas for it, for sure. So Spectralis is going to be fun. That's one of the more quote-unquote insane ones, but I think we can do it. I think it'll be really awesome. I don't think we want to do it here. I think we want to stick with our basics here, and then when we go out to some other base, we'll start using Spectralis as a mana generating flower, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I've already got ideas for it. Functional floor, Babel. What's Babel? Well, that makes a bubble underwater that you can build in. Side Dream. Turn mobs against each other. Lunium is cool. Set up sets of 6 droppers per rune. Sending out a pulse every time a rune was done. Orchid. Orchid Igum. So Orchid is what I'd like to work on automating today. While going mining is all sad, or is all good and renewable, sedimentary means of getting ore is due, for sure. The Orchid will use mana to generate ores in nearby stone blocks. The ores it generates are random, but seem to be biased towards more common ores rather than rare ores. And it says not dragon poop. What? I guess that looks like dragon poop. And there's the Orchid Ingam, which basically works with netherrack, similar to how the Orchid works. And it generates nether ores. Let's see what kind of nether ores we have. Nether ores? Okay. So these are some of the ores that we get spawned into the nether. Coal, diamond, gold, iron. Really, if like all of the basic ones was all I got, I would be happy. Copper, tin, emerald, silver, lead, uranium. So pretty much most of the basic ores anyway, I guess. Bah. I don't want the extra ores, I just want the basics. So that's what we're going to work on today, is setting up that. Setting up an orchid. So step 1 is we're going to have to craft it. have petroleum. What's this? Ooh, teleports items. Interesting. Wait, what? That's something about this flower is governed by the axiom of chunk loading, by which it will not function on chunks not loaded. This is a topic not addressed in the full extent of this lexicon. Recommended reading: chunks and chicken, anchors of the world. Too funny. Alright, so orchid is what we're gonna make. Sloth, pride, gray mana, light gray mana, blue, yellow, green. Alright, so these two are going to be the most complicated, the sloth and pride. Sloth looks like it's autumn and air. Autumn is going to take some leaves, spider eye, fire and air. Let's do that first. Leaves, spider eye, autumn, and air. Air we've got. Fire area. So we need to make a fire. What? We don't have any of the materials for fire? Get out of here. Get out of here with that. Alright, so we don't need this anymore. Put away our mana petals. Get this. Put away those petals. Okay. Fire is pretty simple. It basically takes some of these nether warts that I harvest on a regular basis. One of these, and oh, we got a spider eye. Yoink. Gunpowder. We actually got a gunpowder. Nice. So let's turn this guy into a brick. There we go. And we'll probably go ahead and do like a stack of iron. Oh my god, we're running solo on iron. I really need this orchid to happen today, guys. Holy cow. Okay. So, that, and gunpowder. 1, 2, 3 of those. Wait for it. So this is what I've got going. I basically have the timer back here, hovering hourglass. I've got my wand of the forest in there, connected to a dispenser. So it just click, 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 click every 4 seconds. Look at that. It should say 4 seconds. Yep. So not only is it doing that, but then we're taking that signal, pumping it into this redstone block or into this block of living wood right here. Okay. Oh. Nope, that was set to the right delay. So it goes to that block right there. That block's got a redstone torch. That redstone torch is sending power to right here, which is keeping this powered. And then on this side we have a comparator that's hooked up to the runic altar. The runic altar, when it's at pulse 0, means it's doing nothing. It could have items in it, it doesn't really matter. When it's at pulse 1, or power 1, that means it's actually accepting mana and doing a craft. When it's at power 2, that means it's ready for living rock. So when it's at power 2, this is going to get activated. There's a redstone torch on this that's going to activate signal to this block right here and power this on. So when both conditions are met, when it's at power 2 ready, and when it's gets a pulse of signal from here, both of those conditions have to be met. This will turn off right there. When that turns off, this turns on, and that turns off, allowing the hopper to drop one item onto the runic altar, and then the next tick that goes through, this guy actually activates it. And because there's a delay there, this finishes before this tick delay turns that off and both off at the same time. It works. It works pretty cool. Alright, so we need to get our shears out. Go get some leaves. Oop, that's not our toolbox. Is it? Here we are. Yeah, we'll just harvest them from this guy. Leaves for days. Okay, that should be plenty. So we need, what, 3 of those? Spider Eye, Air, and Fire. Let's just hover over this guy. Air, Fire, Spider Eye, 1, 2, 3. Should do it, right? And that will give us Autumn. Next we're going to need an Air and 2 mana diamonds. 2 mana diamonds, okay. And did we have an extra Air? Oh, we do not. Gotta make an Air. Okay. Air is pretty simple. Carpet, feather, string. So that's feather, string, carpet, and 3 mana still. And combine those and we get the Rune of Sloth. Alright. You know what? I think we need to upgrade this mana spreader right here to be one of the dream versions of the mana spreaders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I believe. Give me your dream wish. Dankeschön. Combined it with Elementium Ingot and a Mana Petal. So we got a Mana Petal. Some of those, whatever colors. There we go. And we need an Elementium Ingot. Thank you. And gold. So this next rune is 1 Air, Autumn, 2 mana diamonds. So it's gonna be what? That guy, these, and a mana petal. There we go. Alright, so yeah, they do throw stuff back pretty slow. So keep in mind of how fast that's going. We're about to update it. Okay, so that's our Rune of Sloth. Next we need Rune of Pride, I believe, which is going to be Air, Sloth, Fire, Summer, and 2 mana diamonds. We have Fire. Okay, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna take a Fire for Summer also. Nope. Earth, Air. Okay. And some other stuff. Just need one of you. Put away the other one. Keep that guy there. Air. Right. So yep, that, and then Air, Earth. Alright, we got an Earth. Two sand, a slime ball, and a melon. 2 sand, a slime ball. I think we might have a single slime ball. We don't. Crud. Poop. If we had cactus, we could make a slime ball. But I've not seen a forest yet, so. I mean, I've not seen a desert yet to get said cactus. If we had a single slime. I wonder what D-Mac's up to now. So we just need a slime ball, really. The melon... we might have. We can also get melon seeds, if we don't, from carrots to grow said melons. Let's see, do we have any melons in here? We have melon seeds. That's a good start. So we updated our pack today as well. I'm just curious. Nope, still doesn't let me right click. That sucks. So we gotta use Mr. Ho. And let's plant us some melons. Maybe we just do them like over here. And to help those guys grow, we'll sprinkle them with our watering can. Grow, little guys, grow. Yeah, you're doing so good. Yeah. What is that smiley face thing jumping up and down next to the creeper head? That's my little potato. Oh, nope. Bad flower. Bad flower. That's tiny potato. Also a Botania thing, by the way. There's an achievement for it, so I had to make one. Because achievements. Alright, so slime. How can we get slime? Sorry about that. Congealed green slime, we can get it, which, no, not so much. Oh, actually, yeah, we can do this. We can make a slime block out of any of the other slimes. So I think I saw Mr. A blue slime. Oh, perfect. What's up, dude? Give me balls. Give me balls. Yes, give me all the balls. I mean... Jeez, I didn't really just say that, did I? Let's go find some more slimy things. I know there's one of those floating islands right there. Perhaps there's some slimes down here. Doesn't look like it. Is that just a chunking issue there? Oh, but these things, don't these... Hold on, is this just a block? Hi! You just knew I was looking for you, didn't you? What the heck? Really? Okay, there's a couple more slime over here. How'd you guess, Elite Waffle? How'd you guess, buddy? Yeah, she's sleeping. Congealed green slime. Oh my god, hold on. Yes, 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 yes. Ha 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 ha. Derp, 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 derp. Okay. Well, for real, take those saplings too, because that's really useful. Wee. Alright, so what are we working on then? We needed the slime ball. Okay, so earth, air, slime, 2 sand, and a melon. Put away some of this vanilla-esque stuff over here for now. Mr. Melon, Mr. Slimes. Sugar cane, I believe we have over here. And there's our run. Thank you. So, summer, fire, and 2 mana diamonds. And a 1 and 2. What am I trying to do right now? I am creating a orchid. It's the flower that's used for generating ores in place of stone. Cobble, orchid. That's my plan, is put all those in that area. So there we go, there's our pride. So we got our pride, sloth, mana root, pixie dust, gray mana, light gray mana. Blue, yellow, green, and red. Yellow, red, blue mana petal, blue. Alright, so we need to make green. So that's which one? That one there. This is the right color green, right? Yep. Okay. And seeds. Okay. Really? You gotta be like that, huh? What do we... Sometimes it bugs out. Sometimes we have to reconnect. Sometimes. Alright, now what all do we have in there? We have... Let's see if we can... The 2 ruins. Gray mana. What are we missing? Red. Green. Yeah. Oh. Okay. That one right there was wrong. Not blue, but light blue. There we go. Orchid. So now this guy will take mana and turn stuff like stone into ores. I'm tempted to just place it right here and see what it does, but beneath us. Yeah, let's do that. I'm not sure what kind of range it works in. This should tell us. Whoa! Simmer down now. That's it doing its thing, I guess. That's crazy. So put on our meta monocle, we can see the kind of radius it has. So it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not sure like how far south it will go. You can kind of see how much it uses each time. Ooh, that's a pretty big chunk. Alright, let's clear out some of this dirt, I guess. I also don't know if it like corresponds with the depth that it's at, if it generates that kind of item. Some silver. Man, that's noisy. That's so cool though. So cool. Alright, put away this and heart. We can throw away the heart. Daisy, that's vanilla. Mana spreaders. We'll need mana spreaders in a moment, but for now we'll put it away. Fill a room with like 30 of those, please. Yikes. I might. You might see that. It won't be anytime soon, but it is a possibility. I